Alfa Romeo's convertibles are a tradition that all automobile fans have come to appreciate. Who doesn't remember the Giulietta and the Duetto? And in an era where coupe convertible is all the rage, the Italian car maker couldn't resist getting back into the mix. With the new Spider, Alfa is making a remarkable comeback. Based on the Brera, the Spider has the same proportions with an interior situated just a bit further back, a stretched front end and cat-eye shaped headlamps that flank the classic Alfa radiator grille. The very rounded rear end is also very Giulietta-like. The rear end's rounded boot with a storage capacity of 23.5 cubic litres hardly lacks charm. The window sill line, the rear end underlined by the air extractor and the selective 18-inch wheel spokes add a great part to its sporting allure. With or without the top, the Alfa Spider is both charming and elegant, and Alfa Romeo has stuck to its long tradition when it comes to the top. Once again, you can't help but like the current technology, and we can thank the engineers for inventing a system where you, the driver, have nothing to do except push a button. Once the top is down, you'll discover the two roll bars found behind the headrests, and here once again, a sports car's environment reigns. The two other reinforcements are integrated in the windscreen supports. The sports car feel continues in the interior with brushed aluminium and leather. The Alfa Spider has taken its two direct injection petrol engines from the Brera. There is 185 brake horsepower 2.2 litre 4-cylinder and a 260 brake horsepower 3.2 litre V6. Coupled with the Q4 all-wheel drive transmission, the Spider weighs in at 1,690 kilograms dry. We can confirm the weight is penalising. Driving with the top up doesn't procure any of that claustrophobic feeling, and the interior offers generous dimensions, and there are no worries in finding a comfortable driving position. However, once on a small mountain road, you come to understand very soon that while the seats are very attractive, they're not up to the task. Despite the poor weather conditions, the Spider has excellent road handling. The all-wheel drive transmission does its job, and whether the driving aids are connected or not, it's hard to put the car in risk. The steering is precise and the shocks are not the best, but they do the job. And finally, some sunshine. The top comes down, but a jacket is a good idea. Agreeable, no wind gusts. The transparent windbreaker found between the roll bars is efficient. Decidedly, running with the top down is the way to go. But unfortunately, the Spider V6 lacks liveliness, and the brakes are laborious. The engine gearbox package is not worthy of such bodywork. Despite the enormous progress made to the power, and more especially the torque, the new 3.2 litre lacks character. Working only on the acoustics hasn't solved all the problems. It seduces less than it could due to a far too long transmission. Poorly aided by a less than smooth gear lever, the gearbox inhibits the Alfa Spider from having any real flair, attractiveness or interest. Without a doubt, the 2.2 litre two-wheel drive represents the best compromise for the Alfa Spider, who by its pedigree and even more so by its latent beauty, largely deserves its place.